Yo, gentlemen's game here. I notice nowadays so many guys blow their chances with women before they even get the opportunity to spit any sort of game at them. They sabotage themselves in so many ways, but here's one thing in particular they do that screws them over. Let me explain. But first, do me a favor and give this video a like so we can get blessed by the algorithm. See, the other day I was thinking about the idea of evolution. I know, sounds a bit out of left field, but I was thinking about how thousands of years ago, humans used to be like these little tribes that would just spend their entire day hunting animals or finding berries to eat. See, back then, people knew that they had to work together to get a huge task done, like killing a woolly mammoth. It was about strength in numbers, or strength in power. The big guy would beat the little guy. That's just the way the world worked. Nowadays, however, it's a bit different. See, even though men still have an innate desire to conquer and achieve goals, we play by a different set of rules since we have to function in a society. So in 2022, it's not necessarily the strong guy or the big guy who becomes successful in life. It's about the fastest guy, the guy who doesn't waste time, who doesn't hesitate. See, let me explain. The other day, a viewer reached out to me on Instagram about this girl he had a huge crush on from his friend circle. He wrote paragraphs and paragraphs describing her, telling me about how they met, telling me about how she makes him feel. He knew all her favorite music, her favorite movies, food. He was basically obsessed with this girl. And the thing was, he knew her for over 2 years already. He asked me advice on what to do, what to say. Like, dude, how do I get her to be my girlfriend, man? I asked him, well, do you ever get a chance to spend alone time with her? What are you doing to progress this situation forward with her? And he replies, well, I haven't really. I kind of just see her whenever me and the rest of the friends hang out. I go, alright, well, that's probably your first problem. You're way too passive. You need to make her see you as someone more than just a friend. And there's no way you're gonna do that unless you start to hang out with her in different contexts, not just with your other friends. Maybe you invite her somewhere, just the two of you, and you can start to playfully flirt and see how she reacts to it. He goes, okay, cool, I'll invite her out. Thanks, man. And that was it. A week passes by, and just out of curiosity, I reach out to him again, like, yo, what's up? How are things going with that girl you were crushing on? Make any progress? And this guy, I kid you not, has the audacity to tell me, oh, actually, I haven't asked her out yet. Still kind of thinking of how to go about it. Like, are you kidding me? This guy who's been obsessing over this girl for over 2 years now, not knowing what to do, reached out to me to give him advice. And when I did, instead of implementing it right away, he hesitated more. He's wasting time. He's not actively trying to change the outcome to his desired result. And honestly, the more and more I talk to guys about their personal issues with dating, the more I'm noticing this common pattern that so many guys have of beating around the bush, hesitating, moving slow. It's probably the #1 thing holding most guys back. And when I think about why that is, it makes sense. Cause I know what it's like to feel the anxiety in your chest of not knowing whether a girl is gonna reject you or not. And that anxiety is stifling. It stops you right in your tracks. It makes you second guess yourself, not knowing what the right thing is to do or to say. See, the problem with most guys, scratch that, most people in today's society, is that they always want to avoid issues. They want to stay in their comfort zone. They don't want to take risks, especially if the risk is with getting their egos hurt. In any area of life though, whether it's dating, business, sports, whatever the case is, the most successful people in those fields are the ones who embrace risks. They don't shy away from potential failure. They understand it's part of the game, and that if they fail, they'll simply learn something from it they can apply to next time. Once you let go of that fear, those doubts you have about what could go wrong, You won't beat around the bush and hesitate to make your move. You'll be upfront about it, and more importantly, you'll make the move quicker. Now, of course, this is easier said than done, so what I tell guys instead is that the next time they hesitate doing something they know they should be doing, like sending her a text to set up a date because it makes them feel uncomfortable, try using the 1, 2, 3 rule, meaning you count in your head 3, 2, 1, go, and do whatever action you know needs to be done. Don't even give your mind time to think about it, cause that's gonna be what makes you hesitate and waste time. It's no longer about the biggest fish eats the little fish anymore, gentlemen. The quick fish, the one who navigates the water purposefully, agile, will outperform the slow fish. If you realize this principle, you stop getting in your own way. You stop hesitating and wasting your own precious time. So that's it for today, and to summarize, we talked about the number one thing that you should not do when it comes to being successful with women, which is delaying action. Don't hesitate, don't be slow, be decisive, quick, reclaim your power, and learn to roll with any punches that come your way. Next week, I have another banger of a video you're not going to want to miss, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, as well as follow me on IG at The Gentleman's Game Official. Peace.